You woke up one morning and saw that the entire world was empty. What would you do? A man woke up one morning and felt that something was strange. There was silence everywhere. He left for work, but the roads were completely deserted. There was no one around. Only the traffic lights were still working. Suddenly, he saw a large tanker truck blocking the road. He slammed on the brakes and narrowly avoided a crash. He drove past a house and thought he heard faint sounds coming from inside. He stopped the car and knocked on the door, but there was no answer. He broke a window and looked inside. An unfinished breakfast was sitting on the table. When he pulled back a blanket, there was still a little warmth left. It felt as if someone had been there just moments ago, but now they were gone. He grew more anxious and headed toward the city. Places that were usually crowded were now completely empty. Smoke was rising somewhere, but there was no one to put out the fire. He reached his office and tried calling people. There was no response from anywhere in the world. That was when he realized he might be completely alone. To find the truth, he went from one laboratory to another. In one lab, he saw a coworker sitting in a chair, but when he turned the chair around, the man was already dead. The body fell to the floor, and the security system activated. The door automatically locked, trapping him inside. In a storage room, he found a welding machine. He turned on the gas, started the machine, and hid at a distance. A loud explosion followed, and he managed to escape. After that, he went to a radio station and recorded a message. He said that if anyone was alive, they should make contact. He also wrote his phone number and address on a large billboard. For days, he drove around in a police car, calling out through the loudspeaker. At night, he made as much noise as he could, but no one came. Eventually, he stopped searching. He decided to live freely. He moved into a large mansion and decorated the bathroom with famous paintings. Now it felt as if the whole world belonged to him. Every morning, he cracked an egg into a cup and mixed it with expensive liquor. That was his breakfast. When he got bored, he drove straight to the mall. He used a drill to break open locks and wore expensive clothes. He ate his favorite sweets and cakes. He even drove a train just for fun. But after all that excitement, only silence remained. At night, he felt deeply alone. He wore women's clothes and talked to himself, playing both sides of the conversation. He made a cardboard figure and gave speeches to it. Sometimes he felt as if even God had abandoned him. He went to a church and started breaking things. Loneliness began to weigh heavily on his mind. To watch part 2, drop a red heart in the comments.